Thing gone down yet with that?
Well, I've been watching the counter like a hawk. But the bartender wasn't kidding when he said nobody comes here.
Yeah, he did say this was more of a hobby for him.
That's exactly it. The only people coming in are our friends like Adachi and San, which means that Legend Malt is probably just gonna sit behind the counter for the... I was worried over nothing.
Well, I don't know if you should be that relaxed about it. It's not like he'd carry something he was never gonna...
Welcome.
What a lovely little establishment.
Your first time in?
It is.
See? He does get it.
First time I've seen a...
I've heard some rumors about this place from
Oh,
some...
yeah?
That you carry the fabled whiskey known as...
Well...
Pour me a glass, then, bartender. If anyone can
Hey, Jim, what can we do? We gotta apologize before I'm too broke to forget about the money. You'll be in even deeper shit.
I really must apologize, but my Legend Malt?
Why would that be? Is it
Not
reserved?
exactly. I just don't think you're fit to order.
Excuse me. You say this knowing I'm the editor.
He's from Good Dandy?
What the hell is that?
It's a rich man's magazine, full of nice...
Well, that's terribly If you had even a modicum of customer service, I'd have...
Put me in your magazine or don't. That's your...
Believe you me, I'll be giving you the front page. Everyone's going to know about the snob running...
This your idea of a quarrel?
Perhaps, but was it not you?
Fine. The Legend Malt on that shelf is something I ordered for a very special... I don't intend to offer it to anyone but her.
And what makes hers?
The fact that she stole my heart. That bottle was to be a symbol of my affection, time and time again. She would tell me how she dreamt of being able to try it. So I took it upon myself to indulge her, and waited for her to arrive. But for as long as I waited, she never came through the door. 6 months went by. Then a year. Until I finally, in some ways, that Legend Malt is the only thing I have.
Oh.
Given that, are you still going to insist I pour it?
I have walked through the doors of many a bar in my time, but that quiet strength, the very essence of Good Dandy magazine.
He didn't even get to take a whiff of the bottle. And now I guess that settles it.
Yeah, but now it's even bigger than we thought.
Why?
Didn't you hear that story? The Legend Malt's
I know, but...
Well, if you can't do it alone, then I'll help.
You serious, Ichiban?
Yeah. All I've been doing till now is help you find ways to die. What I should have done is help you do the right thing. Meaning, I'm just as...
Ichiban, I can't take advantage of you like that, man. I've got to come up with that money somehow.
Ha! What a jackass. He swallowed that story hook, line, and sinker.
Come again?
That long-lost love of mine?
Then why wouldn't you pour?
Back when I opened the place, I figured I'd need some high-end stuff behind the counter to draw in the big spenders. So I picked up an empty bottle of Legend Malt and filled it with bargain barrel whiskey. Purely for show. Nobody actually orders anything that expensive. But every once in a while, a dimwit like him waltzes in. So I give them the same old sob story and...
Wait. So Namba, that means what...
Bottom shelf swift.
Hey, what the hell's so funny?
You gotta hear this. Guess what Namba did?
Come on, don't say it. Don't you dare. Sir, you can ignore...
I don't understand you.
I guess it was the look of that bottle that got me thinking it was real. That ever happened to you? The taste is all in your head?
Hey, just be grateful you don't have to worry.
I still have to worry about people. Ichiban, you wouldn't tell Adachi or Sachan about this.
Don't worry, man. I wouldn't rat you.
So, you'll keep it a secret?
Well, you have to...
Sure.
Yo, Adachi-san. Not a problem. Think of the story we can tell now. You playing a rich guy and me...
I thought it suited us perfectly, to tell the truth. Now how about I buy you a meal? Hmm? Beef bowl sound good?
Hell yeah! What should I get? The new special looks good.
Come on, when someone's treating you, you gotta go with just a standard beef bowl.
Huh. Adachi-san, isn't that... Takashi? Hey, Taka...
Pipe down, dumbass! If he sees me like this, he's gonna know I'm not rich.
Right.
Not to mention a rich philanthropist and his secretary eating at a dingy little beef bowl joint. Let's get out of here before Takashi...
What about the beef bowl?
Next time. Hey, that's the con man.
Hasegawa.
Okay, even though it was a bust, I still think that guy Yamada is a total sucker. We gotta try again. Okay, come on. Just keep the pen pal thing with him going for now, okay?
Okay.
Come on. We'll come up with a better plan. One that'll make us really rich.
You think the two of them could be working together?
Hey, what's going on here, Takashi?
Yamada-san?
What are you guys doing here?
Oh, we're getting beef bowls, 'cause we're broke. Now tell us what you're doing here.
You're broke?
Yeah, that's right. Mr. Yamada Moneybags was fake. I made it all up. I'm just a jobless old fart named Adachi.
Huh?
Surprise. Adachi-san was just pretending to be a high roller, so Takashi wouldn't feel bad taking his money.
And this is your way of showing thanks? By taking everything I've got?
Takashi, if I were you, I'd start apologizing. Adachi-san's not the only one getting pissed off right now.
We're the ones who need an apology. You've been lying about all this money of yours, and now it turns out you're just some...
You stay out of this.
No, I'm gonna fuck you up now. Messing with us and stirring up a bunch of
Screw this. Time for me to kick your ass. Let's go out front.
You're gonna be sorry. I'm up!
Let's go!
Let's go!
Cool.
Oh yeah?
I'm up!
That's how you do it!
God damn!
I'm so sorry.
Do you have any idea what it's been like to be me these past 20 years?
Hey, Kosuke,
Takashi-kun?
I just found this letter in my room. What's this about scraping a bumper and an out-of-court settlement? I don't remember anything about this.
Crap. I can explain.
Dude, did you pretend to be me to squeeze some money out of Yamada-san?
Hang on a sec, you two. Let's get this cleared up.
Yeah, seriously. This letter is the one I sent to Takashi to set a date for the settlement.
And you sent it to Takashi Kasumi, that's me.
Are you serious right now?
Then who?
He's my roommate, Kosuke. There was a time when we were both good students striving to become... Then Kosuke gave up on having a real career and started hanging out with some losers. My guess is they pressured him into impersonating me. He's not the type to stand up to people. Guess he would've...
Look, all I did was mention that my roommate had some sweet-ass deal where rich guy sends him money every... Hasegawa-san's the one who came up with the scam
I'd like to apologize as well, Yamada-san. Although, I guess I should just call you Detective Adachi.
What? How did you know who I was?
I've known for a while. Nobody else would have cared about me enough to support me all this time. But you fought for my father's innocence until the very end.
You know about that?
Yes. Even back then, I knew about it.
Well, then let me say now what I should have said then.
Please, don't apologize. You've already helped me make sure that nobody else will suffer like my father did. Because I passed the bar exam.
You what?
Really? You kicked that exam's ass?
I did. They announced the results yesterday.
Hot damn! That's great, Takashi! Really, really
I
good.
owe it all to you. All your help over the years really made a difference.
Now, well, if you ask me, it was worth every yen.
But I don't want to keep leaning on you, so I ask that you let your most recent gift be the last.
Sure, you don't gotta ask me twice. Even though, this time next month I might be a little sad not to help you.
Oh, then just keep sending me. After all, I could argue that you legally obligated yourself to keep doing it once you started.
What?
It's just kidding, that's not real.
Looks like Takashi-kun pulled a fast one on you, Nice to see a kid achieve something so big. I mean, that's some real leveling up.
Yeah. God, Takashi must have...
Dachi-san, I think you're...
I don't know. Even without my money, that's just the kind of guy he is. He'll... Thanks for everything, God.
Come on. Don't get all...
I mean, it's just that, we've gone through some shit together, but I'm glad we met each other.
What a coincidence. I was just...
Nice that the feeling's mutual.
Yeah. It's a great...
Cheers!
Cheers! Yo, Sachan.
Oh, Ichiban. Perfect timing. Listen to this.
What's up? Oh, is it about Nanoha?
Yeah. I worked up the courage to call her and asked if she'd been caught up with any bad guys lately.
And how'd that go?
Well...
Not good, huh? Gotta say, I wouldn't have started with the bad guys line.
I just couldn't find the right thing to...
Yeah, I know it's hard. But all that matters is getting...
I don't know. We'd been apart for so many years. I was probably way out of line to tell her to... I'm pretty sure she wouldn't even take my calls if she knew I'd been checking up on her this... But at least she still doesn't realize I know about her being employed at a... She can never find out, not ever. I'll pretend not to know for the rest of our lives. But how do I help her without letting on what I know? If I do nothing, Katsuragawa might bankrupt her, and she'll end up right back... Oh, what do I do?
Well, I guess I'll just have to use my...
Huh? You've had a...
I sure do. You introduce Nanoha to a guy who's better than her boyfriend. Then she'll drop that...
No way. Her heart is a complete mystery. I mean, we're talking about a woman who...
Hear me out. You bring in a shining stud that makes all the other dudes look like ass.
Okay, but you're forgetting I don't know any guys like...
Come on. I'm sure he's...
Where?
You're looking...
You think you're the dreamy type, Ichiban?
I wasn't joking.
Sorry.
Good shit then.
Okay, what else can we do? There has to be...
Well, if you really don't think we can convince Nanoha to dump it... Wait, we've been looking at this all wrong. We need to get Katsuragawa to stay away from Nanoha. Not
How are you gonna do that? Beat him up and run him out of town?
If he were the kind of guy to give up just like that, sure. But he probably isn't. Especially now that he knows Nanoha's willing to be his piggy bank. If we screw this up, he might even take her with him when he bails. I think what we gotta do is crush his pride. Like, get Nanoha to break up with him?
And how do...
It's so obvious, Sachan. Haven't you...
To what?
Yeah. March in and tell Katsuragawa you never want to see him again. I'll stand there and look intimidating while you give him the boot.
I see.
Let's do it. All we need is to find out where Katsuragawa's hanging out. Your employees...
No problem. I'll tell the...
Great. We wait for their word, and we move in. It'll go fine. I'll be right there with you to make sure he...
It's a date. Good.
She and her sister are a handful. And it feels like